What's up, Sag? All right, Sag. So, what I'm saying for you is that you could be feeling very dissatisfied right now, whether it be in your career, a relationship, or a particular project that you're working on. There's some sort of like dissatisfaction here, a lack of happiness. Um, I feel like I feel like there's like this energy of like you could be overwhelmed as well, Sagittarius. Overwhelmed. Oh man, this one is like kind of all over the place. You could be overwhelmed with any of those areas of your life, again, career, relationships, or like a particular project, but something has you overwhelmed, or something isn't making you happy. Something is like dissatisfying for you. Um, Whatever that could be. There's a chance that you could be feeling overwhelmed as well. Maybe you're struggling with your personal values at this time. You could be lacking alignment as well, like emotional alignment. You could be feeling confused about something. Maybe you have a lot of options when it comes to career or relationships or a particular project that you're working on. And maybe you're having trouble like making choices. You could be overwhelmed by choices. Hmm. And I'm looking at this Nine of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse, in case you're wondering. I'm getting a lot just from these two cards. You could be feeling like there's like you're struggling with purpose. Like there could be like a lack of purpose in your life, or that's something that you could be struggling with, that mindset. This is a lot just from these two cards. I don't know if you're dating at this time, but you might want to be single. Maybe you have a lot of dating options and it's confusing you, or a lot of work opportunities and it's confusing you. You're overwhelmed. Yeah, you could be overwhelmed, but I also think that you're trying your best to like cut through this confusion. I feel like you're trying your best to be grounded at this time, or you're being encouraged to stay grounded at this time, Sagittarius. I feel like there could have been some lost opportunities for you as well. With this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this card represents like missed chances, bad investment, lack of planning, and foresight. So I feel like based on these two other cards here, I feel like this might have something to do with like a lack of planning and foresight. With this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, there's a lot of lack here. I'll say that. There's a lack of inner joy, lack of purpose, lack of planning and foresight. It's a common thread right here. So these could be things that you need to work on at this time, Sagittarius. I feel like what you need to do is regain a sense of hope and faith and purpose and renewal and spirituality and fortune and rejuvenation, Sagittarius. With the star card here, literally represents purpose, which seems to be something that you're lacking at this time, Sagittarius. So with the star card here, the only card that's upright as well, definitely try to maintain your sense of hope, stay calm, have faith. You know, you might have to go through like some sort of spiritual awakening, Sagittarius. Some sort of rejuvenation needs to happen here for you. You could be facing a lot of delays as well, like delays when it comes to results. Maybe you're putting in a lot of applications to find a job and no one's getting back to you, or there's delays with like your career. Maybe you don't see a lot of growth, right? Or there could be delays in anything. Could be delays in this project that you're working on. But that's what I see with this death card in reverse. This is like a resistance to change as well. There are changes that need to be made here, Sagittarius, possibly with your behavior or your train of thought at this time. With this death card in reverse, it also represents like fearing change. Maybe you feel like you're not ready to go through this change, but you're being urged to. There's something here that you could be holding on to as well, something that you need to let go of. It could be something that's getting in the way of your inner joy. But with this death card in reverse, it also represents holding on. Represents holding on, a resistance to change, stagnation. Which is interesting because we have the Chariot here up top, which represents movement, but the Chariot is sitting in your blockage. So movement is being blocked for you right now, clarified by this death card in reverse that represents stagnation, literally. Okay, Sag, so you have some work to do. Yeah, the Chariot represents movement, represents progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, courage. All of that is sitting in your blockage right now. This is like the perfect story, Sagittarius. I also want to say, like, be careful of where you invest your time, invest your emotions, invest your money. I feel like that's something that needs to be said out loud. Don't allow anything to, don't invest in anything where you don't see stability, whether it's a person or a job or whatever. Make sure that it's rooted or grounded in reality. Don't invest in any don't invest in anything that that doesn't have direction, or anything that lacks alignment. Once you go through this transformation, which I'm hoping you go through soon, once you go through this transformation, make sure whatever it is that you invest in afterwards is grounded and rooted in reality and stable for you. It could be a job, it could be a person, it could be a project. And also make sure that this person, place, or thing doesn't overwhelm you to the point where it interferes with your joy. and the sense of purpose that you feel. Because confusion can do that. So be aware of something like that. I feel like Spirit is preparing you to take movement, and the type of movement where there's no looking back. Okay, Sag. Let's see, what else do I have here? Yeah, we got the Six of Wands. This is about movement as well. This is victory, progress, self-confidence. So you're definitely being asked to go through some sort of transformation as well. And let me look at the bottom of the deck to close out the message. And then we have the Ace of Wands. This represents a new project, a new investment. This is an urge to create. This is willpower. This is desire. This is potential beginnings, new opportunities for growth. This could even be like a new passionate love interest coming your way. I hope you're listening, Sagittarius. This is like the perfect story right here. So you want to build inspiration for yourself, create something new. These are things that might restore your inner joy, you know, creating something, a new hobby. Just looking at new opportunities for growth, or just growth overall. All right, Sag, so that's what I have for you. I hope this made sense. If it did, please like the video or leave a comment below. I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you, Sag.